Byron, great stuff you're writing. Delaware GOP should target Dems, not O'Donnell. I love that. Before you get to that, I understand you talked to our guy, Dr. Steele, Rob Steele.
You know, I talked to him for about 45 minutes last night.
He's good, isn't he?
Writing a column about his candidacy. Really, really fascinating. By the way, he wants you to come up and campaign for him.
I know.
That to me.
I know.
If I on the air for it.
If I have any time, I will do it. Believe me, it'll be number one.
The most interesting thing about him, you know, he's a cardiologist with many years' experience, and so people like me, there are all these you and I have discussed, all these doctors are running for the Republican
yes.
seats in the House.
Doctors and soldiers.
And I assume that because he's a doctor, he's running on the health care issue. And that wasn't it at all. He decided before health care passed, he didn't actually think it was going to pass. It's the spending and the arrogance and the lack of transparency that really pushed him into this. So people like him saw TARP, the stimulus, and then Obamacare. They saw these vast bills being just pushed by passed by just the ugliest processes possible, and they just decided they had enough. And it really wasn't, even though he's a doctor and that's his area, it really wasn't Obamacare that got him into the race.
So you got a shot?
He does.
John Dingell, been there forever.
John Dingell. Well, there's a couple of things going for him. I mean, John Dingell is 84 years old. He took over the Senate seat in 1955 when his father, who was elected in 1932, died. And so if you look at the polls in that area, Steele is not well known. He's not a household name. But if you ask people, do you think it's time for a change? I mean, there's a lot more people who think it's time for a change than who think that John Dingell should be elected for another term.
All right, let's go to Delaware.